So we are gathered here today to celebrate the power of faith for ourselves, our communities, and our world. And this is in celebration of the release of Sadhviji Bhagavati Saraswati's seminal book, Hollywood to the Himalayas, A Journey of Healing and Transformation. Can I now please invite us to have the light ceremony?
On behalf of the Consulate General of India, I warmly welcome you to this function. We have several functions at the Consulate, but when it is a function steeped in knowledge and wisdom and spirituality, it is a very special occasion for us. Thank you so much for giving us, Swamiji and Sadhviji, this opportunity to be part of this millennia story of India, of carrier of knowledge and wisdom across the world.
So dear friends, when Sadhvi invited me to this launch event today, I really did not hesitate at all, she will tell you, as I firmly believe that her work reflects very well on the values and principles of the United Nations Charter, international human rights standards, and the FAIR's plan of action. I would like to say that Sadhvi represents those religious leaders and actors who are taking a strong stand on the protection and promotion of human rights and on the prevention of atrocity crimes at international and local levels. She deliberately chose to help, support, and protect the most discriminated and marginalized. Sadhvi is one of these local women peace builders that I have just described. She is a prominent and respected spiritual leader in a male-dominated world. We salute her, and we say that we know she embodies the quintessence of local peace builders, because it is only with the contribution of people like Sadhvi that we can strive towards a world free from atrocity crimes. Therefore, my dear Sadhvi, please count on my full support and that of my office, and thank you so much for writing this book. We will always be grateful that you wrote this book. Thank you.
This is a book about the power of God's grace. And once you have touched the nectar of this transformation, you never go back to being the same. And when we have the privilege and opportunity to be in the presence of enlightened masters who help to guide us along the way in their infinite love, that unconditional love, they are forever unfolding and telling the stories of love and helping to show us through their beautiful words, through their beautiful teachings, through their sacred transmissions, that we may awaken to the reality of who we are as sacred beings and children of the one great God.
It's said, faith can move mountains. But the largest mountain I've ever seen that needs to be moved is the stone in our hearts that keeps us separate from each other. And the power of faith is that which can help us move the stone out of our hearts so that we can open in oneness, in love, in service together across every boundary and every border of race, of religion, of color, of culture. And it's been such a great honor to have the opportunity to serve with you in so many different capacities as those instruments of peace, of healing through our faith.
I want you to get closer and closer to God every day. The way to get closer to God is through compassion and love and humility and open-heartedness. Second, serve humanity. And third, be happy. Perfect instructions for us today and every day. And thank you, my beloved sister, for making it available to so many people.
I have witnessed one more powerful thing. The faith is amazing. It's amazing that how faith can become a powerful weapon to heal and to harm also. And how faith can become a powerful tool to unite and to divide also. Today, there is a virus in the air, but let there not be virus in our minds and in our hearts. That story of faith you have seen, how that power of faith has brought transformation and healing in Sadhviji's life. What faith can do in one person's life, and that one person, how can brought the change in millions people's of life. And whoever comes there, I have seen, who listens to her, in that few moments, they stay there, they be there, and they bring that change in their lives. Because she learned how to let go. She learned how to forgive. She learned the lesson how to serve. She learned the lesson how not to be in pieces, but to be in peace. She learned the lesson not to be bitter, but how to become better. All these so many lessons are there. We can go on and on, but all is here in this book. And today, in 21st century, if any mantra will work, it will be togetherness. The power of togetherness. Let us work together, and that is the mantra from our Indian culture.
Thank you, Swamiji, Sadhviji. Humanity needs the most is faith, and faith in goodness and unification of consciousness. And that unification of consciousness comes from, no matter which religion, the manner of sitting, the manner of offering prayers to the God is, but it is the prayer what you offer to the God which unites us all. At the end of the day, what is it that we are looking for? I think peace. What is it that we are running after? I think the grace. And everything else is such a charade that let's move on to the right path. Be the instrument in the hands of our faith, God, divinity, spirituality, whatever word you may use, but be the instrument which God can use for doing the right things. And that's what I pray for, and I'm sure everyone prays for the same. With these words, thank you all for being here, and I know this is going to be a bestseller. And I have full faith that this is going to transform many lives and bring peace to many lives. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much indeed. Honorable Meenakshi Lekhi ji, you captured and encapsulated the spirit and the wisdom beautifully. I do also wish to thank the government of India and the country and the nation. I, by the way, grew up in India for the first 5 years of my life. I have a very passionate feeling towards it, so it's an honor and a privilege for me to be with you here today. It is not only that we are celebrating this amazing dais of enlightened people, but we are celebrating a moment in time when we need one another so deeply, as humbly as we possibly can. Thank you very much indeed, Ms. Meenakshi, Honorable Meenakshi. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much for your compassion.